Hey everybody, welcome back to the 509. I just recently got an order for a gooseneck. We're going to make it out of 26 gauge galvalume, and I'm going to try to buzz through this video fairly quickly, so I'm going to put some time lapses in here, and so that way the video doesn't come out real super long. But anyways, this is a picture of it. This is going to be 26 gauge galvalume, and it's going to be well, I made a couple of the measurements. Here is going to be 26 by 18 base, and then the bottom inside part in here is going to go up 10, 7, and then 4. So it's going to be a 21 by 19 inch piece, and the reason it's 19 is because it's 18 inches wide here, and then we're going to put a 1/2 inch tab, is what I meant to say, on both sides turning in. So, but we'll go ahead and get this other one. I need to figure out, I'll probably draw it out. The length of this is going to be 20 inches, and then this is going to be 18 inches wide again on this back part, but I don't know what that measurement is from there to there until I draw this to scale. So I'm going to draw that over there on the cardboard, and then I'll figure it out, and then we'll be right back and get to cutting, marking and cutting. So see you in just a second. All right, so I went ahead and drew it out according to the drawing, and so we're looking at, if you can see this, I might need to put it on a wider angle, but this is 4, so it's 4, 10, and then 7, and then 10. So we're looking at 10, 4, 7, and then 10. And then being that this is going to be 10 inches wide here, right there, we're going to go up 10 again, and then another 10 to make it 20 to the top corner, which is right here. And then we went ahead and drew a line all the way across the top, past where we thought we would need it. And then I went ahead and measured further down from here to here, 10 inches, and then I was able to draw a straight line from there over to there to that intersection, and that came out to 8 and 1/8. So we'll just figure that out, and should be good to go. I'll go ahead and start marking it on the metal and cutting it out. All right, so I have this one drawn out, and I'm gonna go ahead and rough cut it with the big snips, and then I'm gonna take it over there to the shear and cut it out over there, or cut the edges out the way they need to be. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to drop the phone as an accident, but here's that one side piece cut out, and just need to make one more, and then we can start on the top part of the gooseneck and then the underneath part of the gooseneck. So I'll go ahead and do the other one off camera, and then we'll get to the top and bottom. All right, so now I needed to work on the top piece and then the inner bottom piece there. And I went and figured out, I did the math and figured out that this outer one needed to be 50 inches by 19 inches. And then the other one needed to be 21 by 19. So I went ahead and cut the two pieces at 19 inches wide. You can see here, 19 inches wide, and then another piece here, 19 inches wide. And then this one here is gonna be the 21 inches from here to here. And then this one is gonna be the 50 inches from here all the way down here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and mark all these measurements. So it's going to be 20 by 21 and 5/16, and then 8 and 1/8, and then also this 10 by 7 by 4. But I'm going to go ahead and mark those first from the end, you know, like 20 and then 21 and whatever all the way down, and then I'll come back where those lines intersect. I'll make us a 1/2 inch scribe mark at each line, so that way I can cut some relief cuts, and so we can bend it over. So let's check this out. All right, so as you can see here, I went ahead and scribed a 1/2 inch line here. So that means from that line to this line, if you can see it right there, it's 18 inches, and then there's another 1/2 inch, which made it an overall 19 inches. And then, like I said, we're going to measure it. See these lines here? And then I went ahead and put a line there for that measurement going that way. And then with the scribe here, I went ahead and scribed a 1/2 inch across it, make an intersection. And then I went ahead and cut a relief cut in there, because we're going to bend this bend at a 90. And then this one, I didn't make as big of a relief cut because this one's just going to be at a 45. But I'm thinking that, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the other, well, I went ahead and did the other side. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do that same process where I marked all these marks for the underside of this drawing on this sheet here, and I'm going to just do the same thing. So I'm not going to record it, but you guys get the picture. It's going to be from here to here, it's going to be 10, and then 7, and then 4, and I'll cut the relief cuts and stuff like that. So I'll see you back when we get ready to go to the break. Okay, so now on this 1/2 inch line that we scribed all the way down, we're going to break that up at a 90, and then we're going to do the same on the other side as well. Up at a 90, this one up at a 90, and then on this one as well. All right, so now that we have the 1/2 inch edges turned up on both sides, we have to make a kind of a smooth crease from there, this going up, and then the same right here at a 90, and then the same on this smaller one as well. All right, so now we went ahead and bent. This is just approximate, about a 45, and then a 90. You can see it from this side here, and then the same on this big giant one as well. This is going to be about a 90, and then about a 45 plus or minus. We can adjust it as when we put them on. So I started pre-drilling some holes in here on this top section of it, and the drill bit's kind of taking too long. This wound up being 24 gauge, and then the side pieces over there are 26 gauge. So let me see if I can hook up this punch here. Have you ever seen one of these? This is a Roper Whitney punch, and it makes easy work of punching all kinds of metal. It's got a bunch of different sizes of punches and dies, and yeah, see, it says Roper Whitney now. I'm gonna put some links down below in the description for some Amazon stuff, and if you don't mind checking those out, I'll see if I can find one of these punch kits. Maybe not necessarily a Roper Whitney one, but something compatible. But excuse me, if you click on those links, they're affiliate links, and I can possibly earn a little bit of commission if you guys buy something. So anyways, be sure to check out those links. There'll be plenty more other links, some snips and other metalworking tools besides this punch. But yeah, if you'll check that out, I'd appreciate it. All right, so here's the top piece upside down, and it's got all the holes punched in it. And here's one of the side pieces we're gonna put in here. So this is going to fit basically like that. And then we're just going to go ahead and rivet it, and then do the other side, and then do the inside. So a minute ago, when I showed y'all how I was folding these things, I accidentally folded this one the wrong way. So in other words, these 1/2 inch tabs were coming down this way, and they're supposed to be going in. So when we put it on there, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, I just had to it was just an accident on my part, so I just straightened them back out and refolded them. But let's go ahead and start putting this together. So I have all the holes where I'm going to put rivets. I've got all those holes pre-drilled all the way through to this sheet from their inside. So we're just going to put all the rivets in there, Now I tried using the stainless rivet, but it's a 5/32, and I can't find the tips to my rivet gun, so we're just going to go with these 1/8" ones, and they're white, but I don't think it's going to matter, so we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. So all the rivets are done for this side. Now we're going to go ahead and work on the other side. All right, so we're in the final stage here. What we need to do is get this bottom of this gooseneck and mount it to this sheet. So what I did was, remember on the drawing, I don't have it here. Oh, here it is, right here. Came in 4 inches from each side. So I went ahead and measured in from all the sides and went ahead and drew out this little bit of a grid here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this gooseneck, stand it on there and get it close, and then go ahead and trace it around, and we're going to wind up cutting out the majority of this, and we're going to leave like a 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch tab all the way around it, and then we'll fold that up. I'll show you how to do that, and then we'll go ahead and set that back on top of those tabs and rivet in through the sides. All right, I got that inside all cut out, and I went ahead and cut these corner cuts to where I need them to be on that intersection, and we'll fold those, and hopefully everything works out perfect. We'll check. All right, so what we'll do now is, I know that from here to the edge of the break there is about 5/8 of an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure that from there to my line, and make sure it's on 5/8, and then do the same thing over here, and then we'll go ahead and clamp it down, and then I'll show you how we bend that. Okay, so from this point, basically, you've got to take you a hammer, some kind of a soft hammer. That's pretty much it, but you guys get the gist of it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other 3 sides, and then we'll go on to setting the gooseneck on here. All right, now that we got that bottom folded, the edges up here like this, we're going to get this opening here. This is the bottom of it, and you can see where the 45 is. And we're going to put it on here and make sure that it fits. And then once it fits, we're going to go ahead and fasten it all the way around, and pre-drill it rather, and then we'll go ahead and put our fasteners in there. Looks like it fits really well. So we'll just pre-drill it and put some rivets in it. All right, so here's the finished product. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could drop me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell so you can get notified whenever we get some new content posted. And also, last thing, don't forget to check out my Amazon links. There'll be some products in there, some tools that you can check out, maybe purchase, and I will do my best to get that hole punch on there as well. So I appreciate you stopping by to check this out, and we will see you next time back here at the 509. Y'all take care.